Hello everyone, it's me, Jersey Me 93 here, and I'm bringing you guys the last episode of the basics for NBA 2K22. This will continue in NBA 2K23, this series and this topic, how to run a offense. So we're going to get into it today in terms of learning how the mechanics for freelance, how the AI works a little bit, and then we'll show you guys how you could utilize the mechanics to score outside of the play art. So what you're seeing right here is what I see from a lot of people in the community. They don't really know how to play or score outside of calling a play, following the play art, or just ISOing at the top of the key or at the wing and just trying to go through the whole defense. So if you guys don't know how to run a play, please consult this menu that you're seeing right here, and it will go down all the different type of play art that you will see on your screen. So if you guys are ready, let's get into it. So one of the things that I always notice when I watch other people play is they just don't know who to pass the ball to, which is not their fault. A lot of people just don't have the time to learn freelance offense, or they just play with random teams and they all have different sets. So one of the ways that 2K implemented, which is really smart, is animation indicators. And animation indicators are what they sound like. They kind of indicate who you should pass the ball to. So if you guys are running your set and you feel kind of stuck, look for anybody that throw their hands up or is calling for the ball, any type of indication that you need to get the ball over there. So if you guys haven't already, please stop the video and hit a like, as well as put the notification bell on. That will really help my channel. I know that I just smoothly implemented that like and comment, subscribe thing. You know, I'm getting better at this YouTube stuff. But we'll look at a couple examples of player indications, and then we'll go on from here. So now I just want to talk about why do we run plays, and I think this is something that's super important because I see or notice when I watch other people play, they don't really have a goal in mind in their offensive sets or throughout the game. So of course the first option or the first scenario we want to talk about is create a mismatch. Creating mismatches take priority over everything. Doesn't matter if it's your best player that has a mismatch advantage or your worst offensive player that has a mismatch. As soon as you notice the mismatch, you attack that. The second reason is we want to get the best look possible, and multiple teammates touching the basketball increases that likelihood. As you saw, Zach LaVine had a three, but we went to DeMar because Brogdon was able to close out properly, and this again allows us to flow seamlessly into a different option without having to call a quick ISO or even a different play. And as you see right here with Giannis, if you guys can get elite players or elite defenders to move, that really helps you attack them and be able to get a shot or a look against them. ISOing, trying to go against somebody like Drew Holiday at the top of the key, is going to be really hard for you to score. So again, that's why we want to run these plays. And lastly is separation, which is clearly just simple. We need separation because that will allow us to be able to get a better look at the rim. So again, these are the main reasons why we want to run actions with plays. So when you guys are running anything, you want to look for those type of key points. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, this part might seem a little vague, but I promise you it's not. It's just something for the experienced 2K player. I noticed that when a lot of people play 2K, they just follow the play art too faithfully. If it's not on the play art, they won't do it. And that's a big mistake because there's so many different scoring opportunities that happen before the game tells you to shoot. So when you play or boot up 2K next time, try to look for these scoring opportunities and follow the indicators. this clip is a perfect example of what knowing your freelance and how dangerous it can be. Yes, the freelance action initially breaks, but because I kind of know where my team is going to set up at, I automatically go into the next action and I get a really open shot. So let's break this play down. So this is a real high IQ play, and I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but it kind of is. But DeMar is going to cut and try to set up at the corner 3, but I'm going to stop him, and I'm going to make him go into a in transition post up against Buddy, and I know that the spacing will be maintained because I know my set. When you know your set, you can manipulate these scoring opportunities right here. Again, the play art is dope, but there's so much more to this game outside of the play art. Alright, so this video is coming to a close, but before that I'm going to break this down. So I'm going to use the left stick to go into the contact and force a switch. And this switch is going to create a mismatch for my center. I didn't want to butcher his name, so that's why I'm just saying my center. I know his name. And that's going to create a double team opportunity, and that leads to an open 3. Again, the play art is dope, but you could be doper. I'm Jersey Me 93. Peace.